Hi all. The analytical community is in touch with you, Guru Markets. We start with summary information about the company. A little further, we will consider each indicator in more detail. If necessary, you can place a stop. We invite you to look at each parameter of the corporation more carefully. This review was based on data as of April 17, 2025. Hygiene: 58 organizations take part in the analysis, which is very representative. Result for the company: 4 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.8 points. If you look very broadly, within the US market as a whole, we can see that the average score for the entire US stock market as a whole is 1.8 points. Against price dynamics in the subcategory of 8.6%. This does not say anything unambiguously, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. With a subcategory market capitalization of $1,253 billion. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $71.56 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $207 billion. Having compared the shares of the exchange and book value, we see the following. The book value is 34.637%, which is 17% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the organization's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory, good, 1 point. The analyzed company's debts amount to $37.922 billion. Debt to book value represents 53% of the company's equity. Rating for the company's debt obligations, tolerable, 0 points. The company's market value to profit ratio is 17. The subcategory average is 23.1, which is 26% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the market price to profit ratio in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $21,807 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $26,645 million. And this is 22.2% more than now. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 4.2. The average for the subcategory is 3.2, which is 31% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the indicators of the exchange price to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $89,320 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $105,540 million, which is 18% more than at the current moment. Assessment of the predicted future revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 24.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 13.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 10.8%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 17.349%. This is 71% less than the market capitalization share. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is equal to $2,686,000. And in the subcategory, there are $1,574,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 70.6%. Assessment of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is $157,900. Average in the subcategory, $68,100. And the difference between the average for the subcategory and the company's indicators is 132%. Assessment of profit per individual employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue per employee of the organization is $647,000. In the subcategory, $499,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 30%. Estimation of the share of revenue per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares short are 0.8%, with the subcategory average being 1.1%. This is a short squeeze indicator. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 49%. The company's current stock price is approximately $154. The consensus price target for the company's shares is approximately $171. The dynamics of the actual price and the consensus forecast are approximately 11%. Let's look at the order table, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made in a given season by the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Information and reference assessment System.GURU.Markets. The following decision was made. Do not open a deal, as this video is an overview. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system from Guru Markets.